So I just dug my first 2 buckets of my new spot, and it's turning out to be pretty good. I went out on about a 2-hour hike to go scout for new places like I always do. And I came back. Well, of course I found really good gold in this spot. This is my super bigger dig. And I went back to my sluice box down the river, and there was just so many people there. My sluice box was sideways in the river with no gold in it. There was, I think there was like about 20 or 30 flakes in it, but I had some pretty big gold in there. But that's what I get for leaving my sluice box unattended for that long. I've already put 6 gallons in this clean out so far, and it's not too bad. 6 gallons. My sluice box is running really bad right now because I haven't had time to prep my area. But this was full gold right there. There's a few flakes in there. But I have it at an incline. I have a pretty steep slope on it, maybe 5 or 6 inches. But I just spent about an hour and 10 minutes dumping rocks in the river so I can put my sluice box in there. I'm going to probably spend about another hour tomorrow morning, first thing, and just get it set up just perfect. Because I want that V to come straight, right down the middle of it, and no, I don't want those wakes to be moving. I want it to be straight to a V, a perfect V, straight lines. But when I got back to my spot over there, my other big dig, they had a zip line right in front of my mining area going across the river, and they were like pretty drunk. So I'm pretty much glad I'm out of that area because there's a lot of traffic through there. And of course I wasn't able to mine. I mean, once I got there, my sluice box was, all my gold was out of my sluice box, and I almost lost my sluice box in the river. But I am glad that I didn't lose my sluice box. My test pans here were a very good indicator of what I just got. So I'm pretty happy. I can dig this whole bank out. You know, I don't know where the Paystreak is in here yet because I haven't really dug very much. But all my test pans, my 3 test pans that I did, were very good. And of course my sluice box has a little bit of gold in it, just from 6 gallons. But I'm just going to dig this bank here and make a platform for my classifying area and for my gear. And it'll be a little bit more stable for me to dig on. And I'll make a pathway going to my sluice box, clear out some rocks. Probably use those rocks for my flares on my sluice box tomorrow. So I want my sluice box to run a lot better. It still blows out in about 8 or 10 seconds, but I want it to blow out in like 3 or 4 seconds. But I'm not losing any gold out of it. I got about maybe a 6-inch incline, 6-inch drop on my sluice box. That's a little bit much, and it's running kind of weird, so I'm satisfied with my new spot. There's nobody out here. There's very few people out here. I've only seen like 6 people, and my truck is like just right there. I mean, I can see my truck, I think, but I'm going to be staying there tonight. So that's good. I don't have to hike too far, and I don't have to drive back and forth, you know, from the day use area to my camp spot. So I'm glad I found this spot. I had to hike. Some people were over here. When I got here, I was like, "Ooh, this is a really good spot." So I started digging. You know, I got a pan in. I'm like, "Ooh, this is a really, really good spot." I think I'm going to come over here, but obviously I can't. I don't want to hike all the way up to the other day use area and come across the river and then hike all the way. It's like a 1.5 mile hike from my other spot on the river. But I can just drive and I can just stay right up there. You know, it's easy to get to. I just have to cross the river. The river's a little bit shady crossing because I have to cross on logs, which I don't really like doing because when they get slippery, you know how that is. I don't want to get hurt. But I'm going to keep on digging here. I got about an hour's left of sunlight left. I can probably dig pretty much till it gets, you know, almost dark. The sun goes down about 4:30 here, or the sun goes over the trees about 4:30, and that's usually when I head out. But I can probably work till 5:30 in this spot because my truck is just right there, and So this is gonna be a good dig. There's not too many roots. There's a lot of black sand. There's a lot of agates, and there's a lot of heavies around here. Lots and lots of heavies. And I just did a test pan over there on the bank. I got about 5 or 6 flakes just right in the river. Because I prefer to dig in the water, but digging in the bank is fine when I'm getting at least 25 flakes per pan. So that was just 6. That was about 6 gallons that I put in my sluice box already, and I'm doing good. You know, just as I thought. And I've found quite a few really cool rocks already, just digging. You know, some really cool agates. Can't see them, but there's some fairly interesting ones. So those are my heavies. I haven't found any pyrite yet. I found one rock with pyrite in it, but it wasn't worth keeping. I don't know why I kept that one. But I bought my new pan. I got a Garrett Super Sluice. I like it. It's just a little bit heavy for carrying around and doing test pans. I like my Job a lot better. The Job is a really good pan to do test pans with because it's super lightweight and it works good. And I didn't have to do very much prepping on my pan. I didn't have to season it. It works already just the way it is. I took a little bit of sandpaper to it, but it works fine. It's just a little heavy, but I'll use it to clean out with and whatnot. But I'm going to keep on continuing to dig here till the rest of the day, and probably till the rest of the season, and probably next season too. There's probably not much gold out here because it's just all cobbles. There's a little bit of sand in there, but I don't think the Paystreak is up there. There might be a Paystreak through here somewhere, but just as I thought, the Paystreak was right where I dug, or I think that's the Paystreak. I mean, if that's not the Paystreak, I'm in the good gold. I'm gonna definitely find the Paystreak here though, because I have enough time to dig and dig and dig and dig and dig. You know, I'll just keep on digging. I mean, I won't even do any test pans. I'll just continue to dig here since I'm getting 25 flakes per pan. So I'll go over to my sluice box and see if it's cleaned out a little bit already. But that's what I have to cross on right there, a couple sets of logs. A little bit shady, but I just take it in 2 trips, you know, because I have my big bin and my shovel and my sluice box. Yeah, that's not too bad for 6 gallons. You know, there's some fairly large pieces there. I haven't found any pickers yet. I haven't seen any pickers, but I am finding lead weights, so that's good. My last spot that I was digging, my big dig, I ran into a bunch of mercury and it contaminated all my gold, but it's fine, I can just burn it off. But all my gold is all contaminated with mercury on it. That's fine. But I'm a Paystreak Superfreak. This is Prospector Jeremy, and I'm on this little North Fork Santiam River, and I'm out.